Hello all, just a quick message at the start of this video to let you know that I will generally be uploading videos in pairs from now on, one in German and one in English. The topic for this video will be something I call the subconscious voter. I use this term to help understand the more surprising results we have been seeing in elections around the world recently. Don't get me wrong, referring to our gut instinct has always been a helpful way to make decisions. It just seems to me that voting habits, and indeed the entire political discussion, has moved significantly from being a purely logical exercise to a more emotive one. This is not necessarily a bad thing. The subconscious is a master at taking in a massive information and distilling it down into feelings. And here, I think, is the key. In our current environment, we are literally saturated with information, and many of us have a nagging suspicion that we cannot trust the information that we are being provided. Rightly so, I might add. In such situations, the subconscious is often actually a better judge of the overall picture than our logical mind. How we view the world is largely influenced by our subconscious. It affects our moods and feelings, and through this biases our thoughts to more or less of an extent. The problem is that the subconscious can't tell us specifically what it is it's aiming for. It can only provide a feeling for thoughts and interactions. And the subconscious knows that there is something deeply wrong with the world we live in. Environmental degradation is evident even for the most ill-informed. Our leaders and their economic experts call for continual growth or for a society built on debt, which even a child can identify as obviously unsustainable, particularly in a world where the environment is becoming more hostile to our existing society. But still, no alternative is given. Not only that, but all alternatives are labelled as impractical or guaranteed to fail. Overpopulation is an underlying theme that all are concerned about, yet no one has a satisfactory solution for. All we have is the status quo. We are told that all we have is the current model, and our subconscious knows we are on borrowed time, and it is getting more nervous. The more nervous it gets, the more it demands action. It does this through intensifying emotions, fear, anger, etc. It does not know the solution, but it does recognize the problem and rightly demands action, any action. The subconscious knows exactly what will happen in this global environment where no clear alternative is presented. Conflict. We are told we live in a zero-sum world. Limited resources, limited jobs, limited opportunity. Is it such a surprise that inward-looking nationalist, ethnic and religious ideas are springing up all over the world? The only vocal opponent to this, the vague notions of various forms of utopian socialism, which have either already been proven as unworkable, or are so vague as to be just another form of an authoritarian us. In a world where no workable alternative is presented, it is not much of a stretch to see how increased emotional intensity helps the polarization of ideas, and would allow more extreme options to suddenly seem more reasonable. Our subconscious is agitating for real change, by hook or by crook. The aim of the Central Coalition is to provide a practical middle ground that nevertheless encompasses monumental change to our society. I hope this video has been of interest. Until the next video, stay safe and all the best.